Detours may be the morning commute for a while, especially if Adams Street was in your route. It's quite a mess right now. Most of Adams between 33rd and 38th is completely torn apart. But head of Marion's engineering department, Michael Graft, says this popular street will look much different come this summer.
The intent is to try to put a better buffer between the old factory and the new Cafe Valley and the residents on the other side of the street to kind of give them a little bit more of a residential feel.
The Adams project will widen the road to create that proper space between industrial and residential areas, while crews will redo the intersection at 33rd and Adams. 38th and Adams will stay the same. But what most residents in Graft are excited about is the addition of sidewalks and a trail that will connect to the Cardinal Greenway.
There's not been any sidewalks out here for the residents to use, so as kids grew up, they had to walk in the street, and that's never a good thing to not have sidewalks.
Drawing up this $2.4 million project was a 4-year process. After final approval, Marion agreed on a 20-80 split. Marion pays 20% and the federal government pays the other 80%. Now that actual construction has begun, project supervisor Donald Kissling says his crew is ahead of schedule.
And we've had a relatively dry spring, so they've been able to keep going. I think we've lost maybe just 3 days so far.
Kissling's been working on projects just like this for over 40 years, and he knows the difference one new street can make.
Anytime you get rid of the potholes, the chuck holes, all the patches that were out here, broken street, broken sidewalks, and put it all back, you got a really good project. Maybe we can wake up the industrial area here a little bit and get some businesses back in here.
Nearby businesses hope to reap from these benefits. While the construction pushes forward, so does Pizza King. The money mess doesn't stop restaurant manager Donald Bishop from popping pizzas in the oven. Bishop says new sidewalks could especially help this business.
It's definitely widening out, and they're putting in sidewalks on both sides. There are a few people that walk over to the other side of the old RCA to the Boys and Girls Club, so we see a lot of foot traffic too.
Bishop says business hasn't been any slower than usual since the start of construction. Regulars keep coming through the alley. He hopes the new road will bring new customers.
You know, maybe more people would drive on it because it's going to be a lot smoother. Some of the streets in Marion aren't the best, and there's people that do stay away from streets that have chuck holes and things like that. So, maybe it will definitely improve the business.
As for the rest of Marion, the city hopes this is the first of many projects. But until the city finds the funds, crews will continue fixing what they can.
Right now we're patching streets, and then we'll get into our paving program in early spring. But that's really our focus. We'll just to be able to upgrade some streets around town.
And until the completion date in July. Marion residents continue driving the detours, knowing road closed signs are actually signs to come of nicer roads and a better Marion.